Hi there. Wow. Yeah, I read the comments already. Sure, I'll follow you back later. And thank you so much. Seriously. Yeah, I'm not gonna open Twitter right now because I'm using my phone as a cam. But, yeah, thanks. So, yeah, we're doing Skirk cosplay stuff. What I wanted to do was remake this ear cuff slash hairpiece, because honestly, the one I bought, it's just felt. It's just the pattern printed on felt. Oh, hi there. Yeah, I wanted to remake this with EVA foam, and also I bought an ear cuff here. So, yeah. All my materials arrived like this morning, so I thought, well, why not? If I'm gonna stream anyways, then. Oh, hi there. Go. Wow, I rarely have this many viewers. Okay. But also, actually, one thing I have to do before this is I have to test out my new glue because I just got this and I have to see how well this works with EVA foam. Oh god, okay. It already really smells, so it should work, right? This is just some scrap I had from before. The way it looks and smells kind of feels like Yoo-hoo glue. I usually only use that for wig styling, but I'm running low on. Also, I don't know. I don't really trust super glue anymore. Last time I bought a big batch of super glue, and like when I was just starting to make my sword, I found out like I was like halfway through that thing. I was only at the handle at that point, and then like all the rest of the glue just dried out on me. Like it felt like everything else was like half the batch I used up, and then the rest of the batch it was just like solid plastic inside a bottle. And also, I may have gotten really pissed off at the super glue and threw a few bottles across the room. I, yeah. Okay, we're just waiting for this to dry and see how well this works. I can already feel it's bonding, but also it's like, it's definitely not a fast drying glue, which it's not a problem. Because also that gives us like a room to fix any mistakes. Okay, while we're at it, I'm gonna trim this because some of these edges, they're if I want to keep this anyways, I would have to trim it because it's not even cut correctly to the pattern. Like they just printed this on, but it's not even like correct. So I'm just gonna use my fabric scissors for this. And then essentially I'm just gonna trace this onto the EVA foam and then just make the new one. But also instead of this one is clipped to the wig, but I'm gonna have mine like actually just as an ear cuff. It's bonded pretty well, yeah. I think it's pretty much almost dry now, and like I don't think it will rip cleanly. Well, never mind, it did pretty much rip cleanly. Okay. Yeah, but it was definitely like pretty strong, I would say. Technically any glue is rippable if you rip it hard enough. It's just like, is it gonna rip cleanly? Which with super glue and EVA foam, it doesn't rip cleanly. It's basically like bonded together, which is what super glue does apparently. May have watched a documentary on how super glue works. I'm gonna see how this works on like edges and stuff. Okay. And we're gonna keep trimming this. I think I'm gonna have to rip apart this clip. Damn it. The glue's pretty strong here. I can't cut into the clip. It's like metal. I guess that's a good thing when you have glue to metal. The glue doesn't bond to the metal, so there it is. Well, technically the entire cosplay is complete for the most part. It's not like entirely accurate, but frankly, when is a cosplay ever like that accurate? Especially if it's gonna be bought somewhere. But yeah, I kind of have like a priority list on what I want to remake, I want to make better, update and stuff. And well, this was just at the top of the list. The second thing on the top of the list was the other half of the sword, because Skirk's sword, like, there's like, well, sometimes she wields both swords separately. Sometimes she has it like stuck as like a double-sided sword. Well, I mean, if you go back far enough, I was... Funny story, I was a few hours away from actually losing one of my legs. So, you know, if history went a little differently, I wouldn't be that far off. But I guess I only have gloves and, what are those, like, leggings? Yeah, that's where I got the idea. Like, when I was a kid, I, like, genuinely almost lost one of my legs. I'm trying to check if this pattern is correct. I'm gonna pull up, like, a pic of it. Wow. I've never even come close to losing my arms though, so, well, that's just made up. Oh, right. I have a whole document on everything related to Skirk's cosplay I was going to do. Where is it? Oh, here. Okay. Here's the pic. So yeah, I'm starting to think that even this printed pattern isn't completely correct, but to be fair, this is the old version. This is from the old version of Skirk, so it might have been changed. I'm not gonna go too deep into it, but it's like roughly the same. Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna have to edit this shape a little because I think it's a bit off from the actual thing. Yeah, this part is thinner, so is this part. These are sharper lines, and I think, oh, this little section, yeah, this cut is not quite correct. It's more like a downward parallelogram hole. This cut portion is actually correct though, I think. Okay. What part should we work on first? I'm thinking the big feathers because I want to have the black part actually stick out as on a separate layer. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna use this glue. Is it gonna be completely solid? Probably not, but I suppose I could also just, you know, use hot glue in the widest contact parts, and then use this one on the flimsier areas where there isn't so much like contact space. Okay. I'm kind of glad I got the thinner EVA foam because I used to use like really thick ones. Oh, this is kind of big. Okay. I'll just do the big feather first. Okay. This EVA foam is like 3 millimeters thick, which is perfect for this. Not so perfect for the sword though, which I'm probably also going to use this. I'm slightly worried I won't have enough EVA foam for the thickness because I'm going to have to really go in with the layers. Okay. That should be pretty good. And where's my pencil? I swear to God, I just put my mechanical pencil here like yesterday. Oh, I was upside down. Okay. Yeah, I'll just do it like this then. Do I do 1 layers or 2? Actually, I'll cut it out and see. Normally, I would like size up the thing. No, actually, I would draw a line art of the thing, and then I would size it up on like an A4 paper and print it out, and then I would like, you know, do this with like an A4 paper. But since I already have a life-size version of this, then I don't really need to. Okay. You can barely see it. I'm gonna make the lines a bit thicker and darker. Oh. Does this look right? I'm gonna pull up the pic for reference, because I don't actually trust this thing that much. Okay. This is a side by side. This gap is less of this shape. Honestly, I feel like it's more like this. I can't really erase this, but I'm just gonna remember which line to follow when I cut this. Okay. This looks pretty good, I would say. Side note, I love when Genshin's music goes so like electric or rock like that. Okay. Where's our cutter? The important thing about using a cutter on EVA foam is making sure it's really sharp, because if it's not sharp, then it won't cut cleanly. I'm gonna test this. Yeah. I'm gonna test this on my scrap. See if it cuts cleanly. And it's relatively clean. Okay, so I don't have to change the blade yet. Wait, would it be better if I turn the light on? Oh, okay, that makes it a lot easier to see. I know you're not supposed to use a cutter backwards, but sometimes I do it just because I'm lazy. I don't want to rotate the thing, okay? This piece of EVA foam is huge. Okay, it's not the biggest I've seen, but like it's still relatively big. I'll do the parts I can do with this angle first. I love this OST so much. Actually, you know what? I'm going to... I can't cut it at this angle. I'm just gonna... I'm just gonna take out a chunk of this first, and then I can have a lot more freedom in how I do this. Okay. Adios. Jesus, my hair. I think I suddenly realized like an hour ago why I like crafting these things, like, you know, props and stuff, so much. Well, partly why. A big part of the reason is because I've been doing it since I was really, really young, but I never really realized it because it was always like considered something else. Like, this is cosplay, right? But I just like making stuff, you know. My parents made me do like a lot of models for my show and tells when I was in primary school. Like every year we had like a few presentations. Most people would bring like a big styrofoam board, which is like all the information like in different color boxes and written on. Like, I would sometimes do that, but also I would bring alongside it a model made of styrofoam. Who's my parents made me do it, and they did it with me. And the reason why they like made a lot of models and they were really good at making models was because they studied architecture in university. That's also how they met. Which it was just a lot of different it was just a lot of buildings of like models for them. So yeah, the one like I guess hobby they had in common was just like making stuff out of styrofoam with me now. But also it's not even that different. I recently went to like an event related to that, and like they kept talking about their university years. They were like, oh, I built like a temple or like a building or something, and then like they were adding like lights and stuff. And frankly, how is it different from what I'm doing now? Also, they really want me to study the same thing as they did, which I'm not opposed to, but it's not my number one priority. I do not like starting on the edge of these because it pulls the EVA foam in. I have to test if this can stand well on its own, or will it like bend, because if it bends a lot, then I'm going to have to like make 2 layers of this and then add something solid in between. I'm gonna clean out the edges here because I don't know if you can see this. It's a little bit rough here. Whose demo is this? I know it's Inazuman, but I don't recognize it. Okay. It does kind of bend like this. Yeah. These are of the natural bend of the EVA foam. But frankly, it's not like too flimsy, you know? Once I heat this up with EVA foam, I can basically make it straight. I can bend it straight, and I think it should stay there. Yeah, even right now, like, it's not like drooping due to gravity. It's just drooping because of the way it's, well, inertia? I forgot. I don't know what the right term for this is. It's like, because it's been stuck like that for ages. Yeah, then I'm just gonna heat this up. I don't really think I need the second side to it. Yeah. I'm thinking I could like just paint this, but also I could do the edges in a lighter blue because, in her actual model, the edge, like you can see there's like a slight liner on the edges that are a light blue. Her skirt also has this, but I didn't add that. But I could just paint the like this flat edge here light blue to mimic that effect. Yeah. Okay, scrap. Okay. This first piece is done then. Damn it, the EVA foam is sticking to so much of my hair. Oh god. This is wanting to vacuum my floor. Well, I am known to have a lot of hair. Well, I guess there's one thing interesting about this is that it would be really easy to get my DNA. Why is that the first conclusion it came to? I'm thinking if there should be any overlap here. I'll do a bit, but it has to be really thin because this part, like this part is pretty thin as is. But also I don't, I'll have to see if I can like actually the way I was going to do this part in the attachment, because you see like here, because we can only see the feather go to here, but I'm gonna add this just so like there can be the overlap, so it won't fall apart as easily. Yeah, like it has like, while it has like these parts of black as overlap, it also has like this entire triangle, which makes it a lot more sturdy. But for this, because of how little there is here, it's not gonna be a big contact surface anyways. I was thinking like whether it would just be, you know, stronger just to have it stuck together like this instead of like, I guess this. Like having the two layers of the black sandwich this feather. But I am gonna just make it a little bigger for safety. If I remember correctly, this is neither of these shape, the printed shape nor the cutout shape is correct. So I'm just gonna have this connect here. And then I'll just draw it. I think it's something like this. Yeah, so this is empty. So it's like a dent. Oh, does the playlist end? Oh, okay. Sure. I mean, take my head off as well. You can have it. It's all yours. Yeah, I mean, take my head off. What does it do anyways? I'm just here yapping. Right? I mean, look at the screen. What do you think this is? Oh, cool, cool. I hope the sewing works out for you. Oh wait, you haven't ordered the yellow strip things? I'd say try like the cloaks on, and then like try to like just survive for like an hour. Just to test like um the uh the heat. The the amount of ventilation you get. I feel like the feather is not as wide. It's like thinner. Well, you gotta see how much you'll die. I mean, you wanted stuff that wasn't like transparent. What did you expect? For it to be breathable? I'm gonna have to thin it down. The feather is less thick. Also, my shape was wrong. Well, yeah, that does happen with online shopping sometimes. Yeah. Emphasis on the sometimes. Most of the time, it's worse than you expect. But honestly, the two times I have bought a dress online, like a full body dress, it's surprisingly good. Is this a better shape? Yeah, she is. Oh my god, the whole gang is here. Well, how many friends do you think I have? I told you I could count them all on one hand. By the way, the answer is I have 4 friends. Again, you know who I'm friends with. It's a 50-50, girl. This is so dumb. I'm sorry. It cannot be that hard to guess. Oh, cool. Yeah. I think I'm going to Zhuhai the like a week later. Yeah, I saw your drawing. It's so good. I love it. I'm going to Zhuhai to like pick up my deliveries. I know, right? Yeah. That shit's crazy. Mm. Oh god, the lines are really messy. My stuff is never this messy. The frick do you mean by that? Your art recently has been amazing. Okay, I mean, I probably haven't seen you draw in the last 2 weeks, but still. What do you mean go shower and... Sorry, I thought you were gonna take the cloak into the shower. That's like a raincoat. I'm sorry, the way you put it in the same damn sentence. You cannot blame me for that, bro. There are so many lines on this, bro. Oh, oh, that's nice. I have a cup of water. This is roughly right, right? I feel like the proportions are still a little off, but I think I can bring everything like in a bit. Okay, it's fine. I can always bring it in later. I'm ambidextrous, I swear. Don't kill me for using my left hand to cut the last piece. Wait, I'm realizing, is the OST? I mean, I just put on an official Genshin playlist, but are these the Virgin trailer OSTs? Yeah, because it's a Lantern, right? And it's a .4 patch, and I remember like 3. I think it was 3.4, right? Yeah, that was Scaramouche. So this is like the patch after Scaramouche release. Well, Scaramouche and Farzan. Is this like Yao Yao? Yao's portion? Yeah, I'm gonna make this less thick. I've used like a tiny bit of the EVA foam. And this thing is... I can't even show the entire thing on camera. I give up. I hate having to cut out these angles. It's really hard. It's never clean. Well, then I have to figure out how to do my makeup. I may or may not have spent 3 hours yesterday, like just putting on the entire thing. And then, honestly, like, firstly, I was really tired after the 3 hours, so I went to take a shower. But after I went back and look at like the photos and everything today. I'm like, yeah, this needs some work. I really gotta learn how to do cosplay makeup. Okay, this is a much better shape. To be honest, I am really excited for ACG, but also like it's like I want it to be like presentable, and currently I feel like it needs work. Bro, I don't have that kind of money. I may have spent all my money on what did I spend my money on? Clothes. Also merch, I guess. A bit of merch, yeah. I just saw a discount. Like a few days ago, I saw a discount on a dress from the official Hoyo store that I wanted, and I just bought it. Yeah. And the thing is, I already had the other color. So, and I didn't want it. But also, like, I mean, come on. It was like a what? 30-40% discount? This is not going to be a good clean cut. It's going to be rough. I don't want to sand this. I hate sand. The Acheron skirt. I've been obsessively wearing the black one, and then I saw that it had a discount. The first one I didn't get with a discount. And then I just bought the white one, and then it was like $100 off. It hasn't arrived, but I'm gonna go pick it up next week. No. The cosplay I bought originally, it came with the leggings. I don't know what they're called. Well, there's a rubber band. There's a rubber band at the top. But like they're just like long socks, I guess. I made boot covers. Like I have a pair of heels that I like, so I just made like a purple cover for it. The color doesn't really match, but like, I guess. I ran out of the dark purple fabric, so I used the lighter purple. This is the 4.8, no, 3.8 trailer, isn't it? Okay. So the first two pieces are done. I'm gonna do the crystals last, because they're the most annoying. I mean, yeah, I could. Actually, that was another thing on my list. I was going to really just, um, I guess, just cut, use EVA foam to make those details. I haven't done them. I've only done the like actual boot cover, like. Yeah, I haven't done these pieces yet, but honestly, I don't think they'll be that hard to do with EVA foam. Yeah. But I don't think it'll stick very well, like stand up like that. I think the main issue with especially this back part is because it's like a vertical piece that I have to attach like this. Like, it has to be, like, see, this is the boot, and so it has to attach like this. And because of how thin this is, like, it's very little contact surface. And it's even worse because it's like, it's attaching on fabric. Yeah. I guess I'm gonna have to figure out how to do that. I think I'm realizing how off my colors are. This is such a dark purple though. I don't. It looks off on the cam, but yeah. Okay, I have to do 2 layers of this black piece because I have to basically sandwich it. Have the 2 layers of EVA foam sandwich this part. Yeah, that's really how it's gonna hold. How thick is 2 layers of this? This is honestly not that bad. Yeah. Okay. Should be fine. I want to angle this little piece a little more downwards, like change it to like this, so I can have it cover this little part here. Yeah. It's gonna fit something like this. Oh, I love these two, like the last OST and this one. These two are so good. It's the 5.0 and no, sorry, 4.0 and 4.1 OSTs. I'm not a big fan of Risley, but also his demo, like this portion of the OST, which is like I think his like introduction. Why does it sound so damn good? Actually, I think it's lower. What? No. Oh my god. Who would pay for that? I'm sorry, that's insane. I think they missed like a decimal point there. Surely there are better ways to get water, right? Can you just like, I don't know, boil some tap water? I mean, that's free, I think. Well, if there's like a kettle. Bro, I'm sorry. That's like a that's like a more than a 10 times price difference. I mean, yeah. Water can't be that expensive there, right? Oh my god, I remember this patch now. It's the Lantern Right patch. Yeah, it was the yeah, it was like the 4. I think it was the 4.3 or 4.4 Lantern Right patch. Oh, that one was so. How do I put this? I cried a lot while doing the quests and stuff. Hmm. Sorry, I was looking for something. Oops. Okay. I don't remember this. Wait, what? Which patch was this? Oh, I just realized why I love this so much. It's Arlecchino's patch. Oh my god. I remember now. Oh my god. She's still one of my favorites, I swear to god. after it took me, you know how the weapon banner is like really annoying? It was really annoying before they reworked in like I think 5.0, where you can only lose once. I lost twice on Arlecchino banner, and I was really frustrated. Also, like I was really close to getting it, and then I ended up getting her weapon like I think a few days before the banner ended, but I had to get a Welkin to get it. Which is how I first broke my free to play. Yeah. And I got really frustrated, so I swore to never pull on on a weapon banner again. But guess what? We're here 1 year later. Like almost exactly. Actually, I think. Let me do the math. Give me a sec. Yeah, we're pretty much, or it's a bit more than 1 year later. But yeah, I'm gonna pull on Skirk's weapon banner. Well, at least this time, my luck is the odds of getting it is better. Getting it with less pulls is better. Because either way, I'm going to get it. It's just a matter of how many pulls. I can't believe it. 1 year later, I'm breaking that vow I made, and I'm pulling on the weapon banner. Also, I like the weapon so much, I made it. It's over there. Well, you can't see where I'm pointing, but it's like over there. It's next to my bookshelf. I'm gonna wait till I get home, and I'm gonna stream and pull at like around 2 p.m. Yeah, I think if I check the schedule is correct, we should be able to leave school at 12:30. Also, I don't think I'll be able to like get to any of my devices at 11 o'clock. I think we're doing like a movie appreciation. So yeah, I'm waiting like 3 hours. Yeah, it's honestly, I don't think I can sit through that movie appreciation. I'm just gonna be really, really jittery about everything. I mean, I'm not kidding when I say I don't think I've ever been this excited about a Genshin patch, or just any like video game updates before. This is a bit too much. Okay. I'm gonna double check how this works with the ear cuff. It should work. It should work. I'm gonna bring this in a little bit. Okay. Where did I put my stuff again? Oh. Oh, okay. I'm gonna have to switch to another playlist then. I think it was in like the e-notice, right? Oh, I was on that page. Yeah. I have a physical copy of it. Yeah. 12:30 movie appreciation. I'm gonna have to double check with our teachers about the admission coaching. I think like beyond the first few days, it's just individual. So it's like, I think it's like 1-to-1 meetings probably. I'll have to ask them. But also, like, the weird thing is, like, the school gave us 2 different timetables and they don't match. For some reason, yeah. Monday. Block 2, block 1. And then a personal statement workshop. It's like 2-hour lessons for each block. I guess there's also like 5 minutes of mentor time. Yeah. It's just like 3 different 2-hour classes. I'm assuming that's what it is. I'm still not sure because they have like like admission coaching almost every day for like a few weeks, and it says like individual. So I'm assuming it's like you sit down with the teachers for like 2 hours to talk about your progress. Because like no way I'm staying 2 hours every single day, right? I think so. I think for us is like, yeah, physics block 1, chemistry block 2, and then math is block 4. I think. I'm gonna have to double check, but like, I don't want to scroll like a million photos of my photo album. Oh my god. Yeah. Oh. Oh, I don't even remember what I sent him. I don't know, maybe you can like, do you have like priorities, like ideas, any sort of ideas? I guess you can just give that. I mean, if you're talking about like art, I guess ACG is one thing to talk. It's like summer plans, you know. It's summer plans. It's good like work experience in the art industry, I guess. That's like one way to put it. Wait. Oh, I forgot about the music. Well. Uh I mean, honestly, my summer plans is practice, do cosplay, and teach kids. And by teach kids and get a job, I mean I'm gonna bring the kids to the toilet. That's like, I'm guessing that's what my summer. That's really what my summer job is. Okay. I'll have to see how this fits with the other pieces. Okay, this isn't too bad. Now this fits okay. And the other piece... Oh wait, it's supposed to fit like this. This, and then the other piece is like... like this? Yeah. Okay. Well, I'm just gonna make a second one of these. I'm also going to cut this section out because, well, it's a hole. This section is also supposed to be a hole, and honestly, I could technically use transparent plastic to fill it to make the floating piece, but honestly, I think it's just easier to paint it. Oh, right. This is child OST. Apparently it has the Snezhnaya no, sorry. He's from Snezhnaya, so they didn't have the Snezhnaya music, so they just used Dragonspine music. This 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 single OST, child OST, sent me now an entire spiral about geography lore. Ooh. This little corner is not sawing through. God. Okay, I just ripped it. It's not that clean, but whatever. Okay. Well, the hole is here. This is like barely attached. Honestly, it's supposed to be detached, but honestly, this is probably like safer as a whole. So it's gonna line up like this. Yeah. Actually, I should cut through this. Because, like, the level is... The height is different. Okay. I'm gonna have to clean up this then. Okay, I'm gonna have to duplicate this, so EVA foam. Where is it? Huh? Wait, where did my stuff go? Yeah, it's going okay. Oh. It was the other roll of EVA foam. Okay, found it. Ignoring the crystals bit in the bottom, yeah, we're just missing one piece. And then it's angling, sanding, it's just basically sculpting. It's really just that. And then yeah, I will usually heat it with like the heat gun. Okay, I'm just gonna use this bit then. Whose OST is this? Okay. Let's cut this out and hope it's not awful. And by awful, I mean it needs to like match this. Why is there a dent in here? Okay, that was just a misstroke. I'm going to cut here so I can remove this. So I don't have to, so I can like more freely rotate this. I think my mom would kill me if she saw how I was using a cutter right now. Okay. Which line is it? Okay. Okay. I know it's like really quiet for a stream. Also, like this is like as quiet as it usually is when I'm making stuff. Like I'm just like listening to something and then I'm just chomping away at this EVA foam. That's like, yeah. This is pretty normal. Yeah. I mean, we're just going back to physics, and what are we doing? We're sitting there playing Genshin, aren't we? Instant 开动. Yeah. I mean, what else are we supposed to do in physics? Actually pay attention? I don't know if they're gonna do collab mode. I think they're gonna do more like co-op events or like PvP events, but like honestly I don't know how like a co-op mode would work in Star Rail. Like when it's our turn, we have to press the stuff. I mean, I guess it's just like it's the same as normal gameplay, but like you only play half the characters. This is interesting. They're not quite aligned perfectly, but okay. I guess I'll have to work. I think after I glue this together, I'm going to have to sand it. I'm just gonna sand the edges. Also, like, it's supposed to be like slightly slanted edges as well. Okay. Okay, I think I'm gonna glue this bit first because this bit is glued together. Okay. God, I really have to put pressure on it to have it stick together. Oh, okay. Oh. Oh, my account is on America server. Yeah. I made it in like a. Yeah, I made an American server account because Sydney. Yeah, she started an America server. Well, she hasn't like logged in since I started playing. I mean, only if you want, I guess. It's a lot of effort, and you have to get all your characters and stuff. Honestly, the only reason why I have an alt account is because I wanted to redo all the quests. This dries like similarly to super glue. It's just like a slow drying kind of version of it. Okay, so this is here. Yeah, okay. That's one reason to redo the quest. Well, good luck. Wait. June 18th. The movie appreciation is like 10:30 to 12:30 though. I feel like we would be like in the hall or LT or something. I don't think you can pull out your device. Like if the patch comes out like at 10:30, then like maybe, because like um we have like a 15-minute. Sure, definitely. We have like a 15-minute break or recess. It's English before the movie appreciation thing, I think. So if the patch comes out early, then yeah, we can pull before. But... Oh, okay, yeah. I'll talk to you later. If the glue doesn't dry smooth, I can always sand it. But I gotta make sure it sticks properly. I'm just adding a layer of glue on right on the edges here. Because I can sand the surface. But I need to make sure this thing doesn't fall off because of how thin it is. I am enjoying this glue a lot. I think it's better than the other glues I've used before. Also, like the fact that it comes in this pretty small nozzle, yeah, that definitely helps. But also, yeah, it has the problem with like the glue, excess glue bleeding out, which most of my other glues also have this problem. Like when you're in between pieces, it like. I still love this OST. I don't play Raiden that much anymore, but I still love Raiden. To be honest, she was the character that got me into this game. I just gotta make sure to hold it like this until it dries. Honestly, just looking at this from a structure standpoint, it looks better than this so much already. I'm sorry, yeah. This is much better than just a piece of felt. Well, it comes at the cost that that just got printed. And then glue on a clip. This, well, we've been here for 2.5 hours, so yeah. Okay, and this, the ear cuff. Yeah, I should have it aligned something like this. Oh, there's a bug here. God, it's making me think of like the fact that Skirk eats bugs. I really gotta try this on my ear later. I'm kind of scared to flip this over. I want to make sure the glue is dry before I glue the other side, but okay. I have to hold it in place while it dries. Yeah. For real though, I like how this looks. Well, of course I'll have to paint it later. And by later, I mean probably tomorrow. Yeah, I think I'll just glue this and maybe clean up some of the edges for now. Maybe we'll continue this tomorrow. I'm gonna try to keep this close without accidentally taking apart this piece. Because, again, there's like, it's like barely sandwiched in. I swear to God, I put more glue, like on these, like, seam areas and actually, like, between the pieces sometimes. Just because, like, I needed to, like, look smooth on the outside. I don't sleep this early, but oh my God, I'm getting tired. I'm realizing that making this stuff is like so draining. And I woke up late today, by the way. Well, I slept late last night, so it's just evening out my sleep schedule, I guess. Oh, one thing I wanted to actually do on this stream, I wanted to look at Skirk's Collected Mistletoe. I haven't watched it. And I usually don't watch the Collected Mistletoes because, well, you know, I don't need to know how to play that many characters. And most of them have pretty simple combos. But Skirk actually has, like, a lot of interesting combos, and I do want to, you know, just look at it because, firstly, Skirk. And secondly, I really need to figure out what's the correct place. What's, like, the best play style for her. I guess it's situational. She has 2 different play styles. She has just the burst one-shot and the normal attack. I'm just waiting for this to dry. It's not drying yet. Hi. Mẹ.
咁casual嘅，你示範做模型嘅。
係啊。My mom was checking in on me. I'm just gonna hold it here. And then fill this gap with glue. Hi. What?
Are you an eyelasher?
Yeah.
Can't they hear us?
Yes. People?
How can I say? How many people are even looking at this thing?
I don't know. I'm not checking the live stats right now.
So why are you
I'm
even
making
talking?
This is talk. Well, we talked about a lot of things.
So it's now very weird that you're just talking to like someone, right?
It's not that weird. We're humans. How do you talk to your friends? Jeez.
I just talk.
And so do I. I just talk.
Like, are people actually even following your steps?
It's not like a demonstration.
Oh.
This is not a demonstration. I'm just doing this on stream.
It would take too long. They won't watch the whole thing.
I don't expect them to. It's not a tutorial. It's just a live stream.
Some people won't watch the whole thing.
I don't expect them to. Who sits there on a YouTube video for 2 hours. I'm sorry, I don't.
Do they have questions?
Yes. It's not right now.
I want to see them.
Well, chat's not very active right now.
Just check it.
Chat is on the screen.
Where?
Do you not see it? I got those comments a while ago.
Aren't those all the same people?
There was more people before, but like, you know, like it's like a
I don't even know what those means.
you're too young for this. Okay, no, you just don't know enough about, like, you know, video games to understand this.
I don't think anybody's watching your thingy now.
Sometimes there's more viewers, sometimes there's not. I know at some point, I know I've had like at least four different viewers on the stream.
Do you know them?
From when I
Are they
started.
from school?
Some of them.
Who? Alisa?
At least I was here for a bit, yeah.
Where is she?
She went to take the shower.
Who else?
Sydney was here for a bit.
Oh, and now she's gone as well. Why all your friends are now gone?
Well, they have stuff to do. And I'm also working on my stuff. It's just like I'm doing it on stream, you know. Okay. Sure. If I ever get carted off to prison, it's probably because I killed that annoying little thing. I mean, for one, she's really annoying. Also, she is really annoying sometimes. That was not even close to her being like bad. That was her being like normal and nosy, I guess. Okay. The glue can still harden a bit more, but like it's relatively dry now. I might add like a thin piece of foam here because this part's sticking out a little. But I'll try to seal it in as best as I can before I add the foam and stuff. I think after this dries, I'm just gonna end stream, yeah. Yeah, this is gonna take too long. And to be honest, like it feels like it's taking really long, but I have to say it's like normal. When you rush it, the quality can really go down on these things. I think I'll end up painting the ear cuff as well. Not just the foam and glue, I guess. God, did YouTube pause my stuff again? Pause the music again? You can see the, you can kind of see the bubbles. Yeah. Oh, I just realized something. I gotta double check if my phone has battery. Oh shit, okay. You know what? Maybe it is time to end stream. My phone is on 1%. It's gonna die, so my cam's gonna go down anyways. Yeah. I forgot to plug it in, and honestly, my wire does not go this far. So, yeah. I think that's pretty much it for today. I'll maybe do it off stream, maybe continue here, or maybe I'll like sand and mold it first and then we can do the painting on stream tomorrow. But yeah, this is pretty much what we've got right now after 3 hours. It's almost 3 hours. Yeah. I mean, okay. Compared to this is so much better. I don't know. I like this a lot better. It has like depth. Also, it's not like flimsy, you know. Like it has shape, and like yes, it kind of bends here, but also like it kind of bends the shape of the head anyway. So I think it's good. It's not a bad thing, and I probably won't try to straighten out. It's fine, I think. Yeah, I'll go clean up some details off stream, but yeah, I'll be back here tomorrow. So, bye!